Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Hi everyone, Gayatri here and welcome back to one more video on Unacademy Aviation. In today's video, we'll be discussing CPP, Cadet Pilot Programs in India. Also in the video, we'll be covering the cost involved in training. We'll be looking at the different programs which are available in India right now. Also, we'll be talking about whether you should join any of these programs. Is it even worth it? Let's get started. What is CPP? It's simply a CPL and a type rating, but you do it with an airline. So let's say you join the Indigo program, then Indigo will take care of your CPL, your type rating, your DGCA exams, etc. And if you meet all the requirements, you'll be hired by Indigo itself. Now let's get to the most important question. Should you even join a pilot program? Why not join a conventional program? So now you're wondering, should I join a cadet program or should I just do my own CPL? Well, the answer is extremely simple. If you have the money, go for a cadet pilot program. Simple as that. If you have more than 1 crore in your bank account and if you have decided to become a pilot, just go for it and go for a cadet pilot program. However, if you do not have that kind of money, then I would not honestly recommend you to go for the CPP simply because financially it does not make any sense. If you take up a loan to do a CPP, financially the interest on the loan amount would be way higher, probably even more than how much you get paid once you join an airline. If you don't have that kind of money, you can go ahead with a simple conventional program. We've already covered this in our previous video. Please check it out. Now let's talk more about the Cadet Pilot Program. What are your options? What is the cost involved? How much time will it take? What do you get at the end of it? Which one should you join? So currently in India, only 2 airlines are running this program. One is Indigo and the other one is SpiceJet. AirAsia used to have it, however, post Tata's takeover of AirAsia, that program is no longer available. Now, Indigo has multiple programs with different flight schools and different companies that train pilots for Indigo. And eventually, Indigo hires them. SpiceJet has its own in-house academy wherein they train their pilots. The flying academy is outsourced, but the rest of the training is in-house. Let's first start off by discussing Indigo's Cadet Pilot Programs. Now, the day you join the program, Indigo will give you a letter of intent. The LOI states that if you meet our requirements, we'll hire you as a first officer in our airline. This is the oldest cadet pilot program in India, which is the CAE, Indigo Pilot Program. A lot of students have passed out through this and they are now successfully flying with Indigo. What is the cost involved? The course fee is $56,000. For your CPN, it is $100,000. For type rating, it is $31,500. This includes a lot of stuff. It includes your uniform, your transportation, and training material. Pretty much everything is included. You won't have to pay anything more out of your pocket. Now, what is your eligibility criteria? You need to be between the ages of 18 years to 32 years of age and should have passed your class 12 exam with maths and physics. Also, the Indigo asks for 51% in your class 12, which is an aggregate of maths, physics and English. However, the 51% is not a requirement to get your CPL license. It's not even a requirement to join any airline. It is just an Indigo Cadet Pilot Program requirement. The selection process for all Indigo Cadet programs is pretty much the same. On the first day, you'll be doing a computer-based test. It's called CAS, C-A-S-S, in which you'll be doing multiple things. They test your motor coordination, they test your multitasking skills, etc. If you clear day 1, you'll be called for a group activity, which is basically like a group discussion of sorts. And at the end of which, you'll have a personal interview with an Indigo selection board. If you finish all of these requirements, if you pass all of these stages, you will be then called to sign the LOI, which is your letter of intent. Once you sign that, you commence your training with CAE in Gondia. I'll put up a link for all of these websites and all the data in the description so you can check it out. Go through all of them at your own leisure. You'll get a better idea of it. The second partner program in India is the one Indigo does with Giant Aviation Academy. This is also the cheapest program that they have. Now, the website does not really mention the total cost, but you can call them and ask them. It will be around rupees 1 crore plus, but I think it's less than the CAE program. The requirements, the eligibility criteria and everything else remains exactly the same. Also, you should be an Indian citizen or you should have a passport that allows you to work and stay in India. You can check out the website for more details. The third one, and a newer one, is the one Indigo runs with Skyborn Academy. These guys are sending you to the US for your flying training, and they will take care of everything. The total cost is $1,35,000. Now that's a lot of money. The good thing is the Skyborn allows you to pay in installments. So the first installment is $22,500. The second is after 4 weeks of your training, which is $25,000. Again, the third week is 10 weeks into the program, which is $26,000. Fourth payment is 30 weeks into the program, which is $26,000. And the last payment is 50 weeks into the program, which is $35,500. So basically 5 installments for $1,35,000. The other program that Indigo has is with L3 Harris. This is another flying school in the US that started up with Indigo, and also they charge pretty much the same amount, and the cost is anywhere between $1,35,000 to $1,37,500. If you have the money, go for it. This is also a great program. The minimum requirements are again all the same. It's exactly the same for all of the current programs, so I'll not repeat it again and again. And the last program that Indigo runs is the FTA flight training at Late. This is in Australia. It's another old cadet program that Indigo has been running. And they have mentioned the total cost. They haven't mentioned the total cost, but you can approximate the cost from all the other ones. It's almost all the same. These are the 5 programs Indigo runs. As of now, the programs are on hold. Whenever the backlog of pilots increase, they will start the programs again. So the cadet program in India is the one with SpiceJet. So we will be doing a detailed video on this as well. So do let us know how you like the video, and for more such videos, subscribe to our channel and keep watching Unacademy Aviation. Thank you.